Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, center fielder Juan Lagares.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gordon looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Batting third.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Striding into the box, Ian Desmond. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder D. Gordon.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. You got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Gene Segura standing in. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Throw over to first. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Stepping into the box, Denard Span. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. And that misses, ball one. Late that time for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Pops this one up. Rogers has got it, and the side is retired. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 1-2. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill. And that'll ring in the ears a bit. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So digging in now, Nicholas Goldman carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Drilled on the ground to short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So stepping in, Michael Conforto. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Brendan Rogers. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And now the tag from Longoria, and they got him at third base. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And stepping into the box, Mitch Hennigan. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Soft liner to the right side, and he is out on the tag. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting
So
eighth,
striding forward
third
now,
baseman,
Evan Longoria.
Evan
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Legara is giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Ready for another chance. Austin Jackson. He'll
left.
step in to lead it off in the top
hitter,
of the third.
Austin Jackson.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Ready to take his hacks again, Steve Pearce, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a fastball just misses for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ian Desmond is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Fielder, D. Gordon.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a flare out to left center. Schwarber ranging forward. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First things first, here's a throw over. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Lagares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Devin Mesoraco.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Nicholas Goldman.
Nicholas
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out. Digging in, Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Span is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Denard Span.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Goldman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in, Mitch Hennigan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Second baseman Robinson.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Mesoraco recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So striding in, Brendan Rodgers. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Brendan Rodgers.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
The center fielder,
ready for another
12.
shot now. Juan Lagares. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Jackson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. 0-1. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Span has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Steve Pearce now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Span is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Ryan Healy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman Ryan Healy.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Third baseman, number
Ready
4.
now, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double
The
play.
catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Rogers is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Desmond.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gordon going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Throw gets him 2 down. Settling in now, Devin Mesoraco. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Grounded foul. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ball 1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
D. Gordon.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready with another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Goldman up the middle. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Denard Span. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Nicholas Goldman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Shortstop.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Third baseman number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. Brendan Rodgers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Juan Lagares. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and that is off the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Striding in, Austin Jackson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. For Lagares, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Hannigan coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game. Standing in, Steve Pearce trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice.
Batting, the first baseman, Ian Desmond.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the 1 strike pitch is sent on the ground to Cano at second base. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side. Now at the plate, Mitch Hannigan. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
The batter,
There's Robbie Cano now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. In to score the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. And Cano will score. He's safe at home plate. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Desmond ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes ball one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. 2-0.
Hitters up right here, man. Those are two close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Center fielder number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. He was a ground out hitter. So with a left-handed hitter waiting.
Now pitching for New York, number 51.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Devin Mesoraco.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Nicholas Goldman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Span is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hit in the air to center field. Gordon is after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Here's Nelson Cruz. Now
Leading off for the Mariners, designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Denard Span. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Denard Span becomes out number 2 this inning. 0-1, here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready now. Brendan Rodgers. He'll be charged with trying to. Todd Frazier will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The center fielder number
now at the plate, Juan Lagares. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Digging in, Austin Jackson. He's got 3 hits. Greg Bird will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. Here's Steve Pearce now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. This is line to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Into the box now, Ian Desmond looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Healy. Paul Seward. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Number 51, Paul Seward.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Goldman comes up with it. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of his own for strike 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a foul tip. Held on to strike 3, and that's the ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next.
For Boston, center fielder Michael Taylor.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Beckham is up with it, and Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. Ready with the 0-1. This one skied out toward right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he takes ball 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Healy has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder Cameron Maybin.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Shortstop, Gene
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out. Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And a slider called strike. Into the box, Rafael Davis. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. On the ground, softly towards second. Beckham charging this one. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Brock Holt now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So striding forward now, Ian Kinsler. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So digging in now, Michael Perez. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Taylor. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that's in there. Base hit. Holt rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Line hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He hit a sac fly earlier. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. There goes the runner. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on. Into the box now, Mitch Hannigan. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Denard Span. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Sale into the windup. 0-1 on its way. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Brock Holt. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Number 3. Second
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Taylor on the move. 1 down. Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. For Longoria, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Striding in once again, Cameron Maybin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Gene Segura becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Hannigan.
Right fielder, Mitch.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Now here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Into the box now, Michael Perez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Taylor. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he misses 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Healy ranging into shallow right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Popped up. Longoria is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Ryan Healy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill. Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Fielder number 5.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Denard Span comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Outside, 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's the pitch on 2-2, and that is swung on and missed by Span as he set down for the second out. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out. His 7th. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Right fielder, Mookie
ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready once again, Rafael Davis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Check by Hernandez. The pitch goes the other way with it, as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. In now, Mike Zunino. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Taylor is after it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it too.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gene Segura.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Brock Holt.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fouled straight back. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Calling for it, Longoria. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Michael Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Holt is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Ready for another chance. Michael Taylor, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Hannigan is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Working to keep them in the game here. Line drive to left. Span is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Mitch Hannigan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him.
Ryan Healy.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Denard Span. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Benintendi on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Mookie
swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
So
for
with
the
a left-handed
Mariners,
hitter waiting, they'll go to their own
number 47,
left-hander out of the bullpen.
James
In
Harlow.
tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is under it. He's got it one away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. It looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch. That's in tight.
Jung Ho Kang will get a shot here
for
as
the
a
Red Sox. Number 18, Jung Ho Kang.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So striding in, Gordon Beckham. He comes in 0 for 2.
Second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the pitch. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Lifted in the air out to center field. Taylor waits on it. 1 down. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. The throw into second, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Here now is Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball 1. For Longoria, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Favorable call in there for a strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. He flew out in his last at bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 13. He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. To Beckham at second. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Ready once again, Michael Perez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Line softly out toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pick.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Longoria in foul ground. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Striding in, Gene Segura. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Gene Segura.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Matt Barnes takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Fly ball heading for the alley. Taylor giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-5 now. Coming to the plate now. Mitch.
Mitch Hennigan.
From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And for Nelly, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Ball 2 now. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. No one out with a runner at second. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Freeman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-0 count. Here it is. Push to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So we've got runners at the corners here. 1 away. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Digging in now. Gordon Beckham. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. Scott Oberg.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, Number 45, Scott Over.
And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Evan Longoria. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get all the way to the 331 sign. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now an 8-6 game. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and they get them both. Stepping into the box, Jung-Ho Kang. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Mike Zunino. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Number 3, Mike.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Ready with the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor has a beat on it. 1 away. Here's Cameron Maybin now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. D. Gordon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 2,
stepping up now, Jean Segura, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Kinsler's got it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.